Hello, my name is Magdalena Stoian, and I'm happy to be here and present you the results of the circular economy phenomenon impact on multinationals' business model. For the beginning, let me tell you about my agenda for today. After introduction, I will continue with the research question and the context of sustainability, research and methodology, and of course, because the time is limited, I will shortly present to you our conclusions. The concept of circular economy gained traction among academics and practitioners alike demand to reduce the negative effects on climate from EU level and from the customers. The latest buzzword, circular economy, is a tool, a process with the aim to reduce negative effects on climate. The purpose of the paper is to examine whether multinational corporations have set out to provide solutions to a changing world and the challenges of climate change. The traditional linear economy paradigm take, make, waste continues to dominate business and society. In recent years, the major global polluter, fashion and oil and gas industry, have faced adversity due to the significant environmental and social consequences. The demand to reduce the negative effects on climate is set by European practices and regulation through the circular economy as a step toward carbon neutrality. Multinational from fashion industry are searching for innovative solution in order to reduce their impact, their footprint on environment. A relevant concept of our paper is sustainability, the 21st century mantra. The message of the book, The Limit of Growth, commissioned by Global From, is still relevant today without substantial changes in resource consumption. The probable result will be a sudden and uncontrollable decline in both the population and industrial capacity. Carroll mentioned that the responsibility of any business sector has four dimensions: ethical, economic, legal, and philanthropic. All sustainability researchers must consider triple bottom line concept, which consists in four layers of performance: social, economic, and environmental. The second important concept in our paper is circular economy is outlined as a mix of reuse, recycle, and reducing activities. The 3R is an operational tool to implement sustainable development. Circular fashion explains a more sustainable business with minimum waste and maximum resources. The research is exploratory based on secondary data and empirical based on quantitative data collection. The desk research involved analysis of sustainability and/or annual reports, websites, and social media profile in order to detect net zero pledges and the roadmaps to circular economy. From the analyzed data, is relevant to emphasize that the majority of all 10 European fashion are part of international organizations that are promoting and implementing circular economy practice. What we can see in table 1 is that all of them have circular economy pledge and commitments. They have short, medium, and long-term targets. What we can see in table number 2 are the company's circular economy roadmap and approaches. In order to achieve the targets, the companies are implementing different measures and actions. What we can see that they are recycling the collected products by design and raw materials. They are optimizing the packaging. They are using the repair and reuse process of the products. Hypothesis investigated the necessity of multinational corporations as well as the fashion industry to implement circular economy practices in order to have a positive impact on the environment, people, and planet. Regarding companies' public disclosure and circular economy practices, this hypothesis was supported. A possible explanation is that the greater implication of the company in the circular economy, the greater is perceived the positive impact of their awareness campaign on the environment. Incorporating circularity into the day-to-day business model is a necessity for medium and long-term business sustainability for multinationals. The circular economy implies reusing waste from a production sector in order to increase the product life cycle. And fashion is part of production sector. Majority and what we observed is that majority of the top 10 European fashion multinational are part of international organization with standards in relation to circular economy practices. They have medium and long-term targets in relation to circular economy. Our hypothesis was supported by the data identified in the company's public disclosure on net zero pledge and roadmap to achieve targets. The results were also confirmed by other authors. According to Ellen MacArthur Foundation, the circular economy is a solution that tackles global challenges. In the present period, the circular economy is a trending concept. Circularity is expected to become a way of working, way of living in the future. It seems to be easy to pledge for circularity in the fashion industry, to use the 3R, but the implementation and target achievement is a long-term journey. While our research is not without limitation, it brings insights for academics, researchers, and practitioners from the fashion industry. In conclusion, multinational corporations need more effort to succeed the implementation of circular economy practices. This research provides favorable support for the established hypothesis. References. 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 Thank you very much for your kind attention. Have a nice and safe day.